Layla, this is a real podcast.
That might be the beginning of the video.
Hi, and welcome to the Liquor Connoisseur. I'm Crystal. Roger may or may not join us later, just because of the timing of the recording. But we are excited today because you have heard this name so many times in so many interviews, because this woman has connected us with a lot of the women in the spirits industry and other brands as well through Taste of Black Spirits. Please welcome Ursula Dunn of Sista Supply Chain.
Thank you, Crystal, for having me. I have been looking forward to this interview. I love what you guys are doing. I love that shirt that you're wearing. In fact, it is beautiful. So thank you for your support. You guys have always been such a great support of Sista Supply Chain Network. And I'm looking forward to what the Liquor Connoisseur and the Sista Supply Chain Network will cook up this year in 2025, because we're thriving in 2025.
We are. And 2024 was amazing.
It was. I have
no complaints. I met you at the end of 23. We had a great conversation. And it turned into you inviting me to join the network. And from there, it took off. I mean, first I had to do the first spotlight. That was hard, but
you were brave. You were courageous. You was courageous. You were the very first member spotlight. And I remember you were like, yeah, sure. And we had a great time in that member spotlight. So that's just wonderful. And it just shows the power of the network. You know what I'm saying? Just doing things and trying it out and then seeing how it works and fixing it later. Building the plane while we fly.
No, it's true. There have been so many great events, so many great moments. We've had so many connections through Sista Supply Chain, thanks to you. And man, it's just been so great. So what made you start Sista Supply Chain?
Oh, wow. I tell this story all of the time. So I've worked in supply chain for 15 plus years. And I look around in the industry and I see so many beautiful women who are kicking ass in the supply chain industry, but oftentimes aren't recognized. They hit that glass ceiling, or they're put in a box where they can't really thrive or reach their full potential. So I wanted to create a community where women could come together to support each other, to share knowledge, to collaborate, and to create some magnificent innovation in the supply chain industry, propelling everybody from their career, or if you're in the supply chain industry, from an entrepreneurship, to be able to support each other in whatever our endeavors are.
That is beautiful. You're a great speaker as well. One of the things I was fortunate to attend with you was Taste of Black Spirits in Brooklyn last summer. And you got to lead a couple of panels that had some stars on there.
Yes. That's something I enjoy doing. To be perfectly honest, public speaking scares the hell out of me. However, somehow once I get on stage and the mic in my hand, I just become a whole nother person, just like Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson's super shy on stage and he just comes alive on stage. So I guess that's the same spirit that I have, because trust me, before I go on, I am very nervous, generally very nervous, especially if the spotlight is on me. So if you notice a lot of the panels that I did last year, I am all for promoting everyone else. I will interview any and everyone, and I like to play the background. Last year, I did get in front of the microphone, for myself, doing a keynote speech at the Houston Taste of Black Spirits. And so one of my New Year's resolution is to come from behind the scenes this year and be a little bit more in the forefront.
So that means we're going to see you in more Sista Supply Chain content in the front then.
Correct. Creating new content and just like doing some different stuff, trial and error. So part of this journey for me is not making everything perfect, and showing women that you don't have to be perfect. In fact, when you start something new, you're not going to be good at it. So I am not afraid to get out and it not be perfect and it suck and put it out there and then watch the growth over the years. So that's part of my kind of thing for this year, for my New Year's resolution, is to put myself out there and watch how it grows over the year and say, okay, here's where I was at the beginning of the year. Here's where I am at the end of the year. And I'm guaranteed if you continue to do it consistently,
Yes.
and improving, which supply chain is all about, continuous improvement. If you continue to do it, and you'll see the growth in the end. So I want to be able to demonstrate that for our network and for women everywhere, and maybe empower some other women that they can try something new. Don't be afraid to look foolish and watch yourself grow.
No, that is great advice, because a lot of times we do feel like it has to be perfect to go out.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something I've struggled with as we've been doing this channel for about 1.5 years now is, oh no, that's not right. No, we got to read it. No, we can't put that out. But how else do you grow?
Exactly. And then the world gets this impression that everything that you do, oh, it's so polished, it's so great, she's got it all put together. And that doesn't help or inspire other people, because that just puts more pressure on them to be great and to be perfect and to be, well polished. If you get out there unpolished, you give other people permission to get out there and try something new, unpolished, and build it along the way. One of the greatest kind of quotes that I heard, and I'm paraphrasing, is the Apple phone, right? They put that iPhone out and then, it had its bugs and everything. And every time they fix something, you get a new version, a new update. Don't be afraid to be an iPhone and add updates as you go. That's just my whole theory for the year 2025. Add updates as you go.
No, that is true. And the other thing I've learned about producing content is you got to be consistent, because you never know what's going to take off.
Exactly.
It may not be today's video, maybe the one from last week or last month or year.
Exactly.
You never know what's gonna do it.
And the other thing you don't know is who you are influencing and inspiring. Even if someone isn't pushing the like button, even if they're not commenting, people are watching and someone is taking something from whatever it is you put out there into the ether. You're sitting here worried about the people who aren't going to like it, whereas the focus should be on, who am I helping? If I help one person and 10 people don't like it, that's winning to me. So keep the focus on the people you're helping, the audience that you are trying to reach, and not the people, the naysayers and the haters that are going to always have something to say about what you do.
No, that is so true. We should focus on the ones that care. Education is our biggest thing. So we're always like, if we can at least reach one person, teach them something new about how to experience alcohol, then we've done our purpose.
Exactly. Absolutely. And that keeps you going. You know the story about Vanessa Braxton, who is one of our members and one of the goats in the spirits industry, history walking. So I was on myself about the platform. I do post. I try to keep up to date on industry insights and share those insights within the community so that women can have a one-stop shop of, what's going on in the supply chain industry, whether it is in food and beverage, pharmaceutical, technology. Hey, Roger.
Hey, how are you?
Join us.
Yeah, I'm glad to make it. Just fresh off the road.
Absolutely.
Wearing my pronghorn hat.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I kind of share with you now. And, I have more of a hat.
Exactly.
Pronghorn needs to send him his own hat.
Yeah, it'd be great.
And he'll use both of those, even if they
Yeah, I would. She don't need it.
Exactly. She don't need it. Exactly. We know how it is. At least he can't take your shirt from you. I would love to see him in a We Don't Just Drink.
No, she got that. She has her thing. She has her thing.
You sure?
Yeah, you good.
It's a medium.
You got it. Yeah, that would be a little tight. You got it.
Goal for 2025.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
But it's like Vanessa. So I was posting these industry insights about supply chain, no matter what the industry was or the function. So I have all these categories on the platform, and every month I would load it up and time it so that it wouldn't bombard everybody all at once. But, I was doing it, and it takes a lot of time to post all of these things. And I was like, nobody's really liking it or commenting on it. Is anybody even reading these? Is it really worth my time to keep posting it? And then we went to Taste of Black Spirits in New York, and Vanessa was like, I read all those articles. And I was like, yes, if it's
It's like that'll work.
person, I was like, I'm going to continue to do it. So, if you're reaching one person, if you're encouraging and inspiring or educating one person, then mission accomplished.
Yes, definitely. And speaking of Vanessa, she has, when we toured her facility, she talked about supply chain issues. I think it was that she normally has black tops and the supplier sent her white tops. So tell me about how the supply industry has been, seeing it through COVID and after.
Right. Supply chain was bananas during COVID, and we got to see just how important supply chain is. I think some of the positives that came out of COVID is the education into the supply chain industry and all of the opportunities within it. But also we learned how to be resilient in supply chain and overcome challenges. A lot of the suppliers, we were at the realm of suppliers and what they had, and they were at the realm of their suppliers. And you see how that domino effect just really impacted so many different things, whether it was the spirits industry or baby food and formula and things like that. Supply chain is super important. So it was really inspiring to me, even though it was challenging, because I love challenges. So I'm all about it. I'm quality and governance, and that's all we do all day is overcome challenges. So I'm like, okay, let's get it. Okay, what's the challenge? How are we gonna fix this? So I really enjoy supply chain, and COVID, it taught us a lot as far as like what to do and how to be resilient, dual sourcing, making sure you have multiple sources. Also thinking ahead, partnering with your suppliers, understanding their supply chain challenges and their supplier kind of path as well. All the things that you need to do to make sure that your product is on the shelf and in the condition that you want it to be in at the quality level you want. So
nice. And that's what I love about the diversity of the women in Sista Supply Chain. I mean, you've got beauty or skincare, you've got spirits industry, baked goods. There's so many, because every part of whatever we do, it has a supply chain.
That's what's so amazing about Sista Supply Chain, and what I'm really, really excited like a kid in a candy store about for 2025, because we're going to do some awesome things. Like, we have representation from just about every industry on the network currently. And the caliber of women that we have on the site right now, amazing. So I'm looking forward to this year for 2025, and you guys should too. Tune in, because there's going to be a lot of exciting things that happen with Sista Supply Chain Network.
Oh man, if you're not part of the network, definitely they take allies.
Allies are welcome. In fact, I plan to do a lot more with the allies this year. We have quite a few allies. We'll be publishing the 2024 impact report by the end of January, where we kind of calibrate like what was our successes for 2024 and what our objectives are for 2025. And believe me, we plan to leverage our allies a lot more. So join, Roger. You're welcome.
I'm in.
Thank you. Yes.
We got one new member for 2025 so far.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we look forward to having you. And so someone asked too, like, we do a monthly roundtable on the Sista Supply Chain Network where we come together and we just talk about issues that impact women in supply chain. We typically will have a topic, but oftentimes we don't talk about that topic. We talk about what's on our hearts, and that's okay. And so I had a young man who asked me, he was like, are men allowed to come to the roundtable? Absolutely. We would love to have you to give your insights and also to educate the allies on how they can better support women in supply chain, women in their families. Like understanding like maybe what Crystal goes through. I'm pretty sure you hear a lot about what Crystal goes through at work. But when you see how other women feel and what they're going through, it will probably encourage and influence you to be more of an ally, even outside of your home, in your workplace, or whether you could be at a shopping center and you see a clerk that's having a pretty bad day. You're going to be more sympathetic because she's in supply chain too, and she's a woman and she's dealing with a lot. So we definitely welcome men and allies to all of our events. In fact, we'd like to really leverage them more, and we will be doing a survey. So we'd like to know how you guys would like to contribute or what you would like to get out of it. So be having some thoughts there about, things that you might want to see or do on the platform, so that we can enact those things and make it a successful year for everybody.
Yes. One of the things I love is that Roger recognized what women have done for the industry. So when we interviewed Shema from Murmur Rum, he was like, if you don't have a woman in your brand, find one.
You got to find one. Yeah. Yes.
Absolutely. Women are the most underutilized resource of talent in the world. There is places in the world where women aren't even allowed to really work, let's know hold leadership or, own businesses in supply chain, which is really, really sad. And it really, really, really holds back whatever market, country, business that is not utilizing that talent to the fullest ability. Because if you look at all of the great things that women are doing, imagine if they weren't allowed to do it. This world would not be as great of a place as it is. Women are awesome. I'll tell you guys a little bit about me. I was a single mother of 5. And I went back to school to get my degree with 5 kids on my hips. Sometimes my daughter had to go to class with me. Even my son told me the other day he remembered coming to school with me and having somebody in their dorm babysit them. I didn't even remember that. So, I had to make a way to make it happen because, I was not being promoted because I didn't have a degree. I had these 5 kids that I needed to take care of. So I had to figure out a way to do that. And women have these challenges every day that we have to overcome. So if you take that skill set that women have of overcoming challenges, improving things, teaching and nurturing, and you put that in a business, you are really doing yourself a disservice if you're not going to tap into that.
Yes. And I believe it takes a village to raise a business as well.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what and that's what I feel that your network provides, because I see so many collaborations happening. Yes. Oh, where are you in? Who's your distributor? Mm-hmm. Oh, well, let me introduce you to. So much of that happens when we have these roundtables and different discussions.
Absolutely. And there's so many synergies, even if you're not in the same industry. Like there's so many opportunities to collaborate. That's the only way you can really scale in anything, business, the world. We need to collaborate. We can't do things in a silo. So it doesn't matter what industry you're in or what function you're in. There's definitely opportunity to grow each other within that community if we all just kind of contribute. You know what? I think a good collab would be Sista Supply Chain and a Liquor Connoisseur meets Tales of the Cocktail.
That has been my dream.
Yes.
I'm in.
We got to go to Tales of the Cocktail.
Yes.
We're going to meet up at Tales of the Cocktail this year. So put it on your calendar.
I'm going to do that. I just got to make sure it don't conflict with anything else, but we are there. And I want to see if we can go hang out with Cocktail Colin as well.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, he is fun. He was like, if you're ever down there, just let me know. I was like, cool.
We need to put together an agenda of the content we're going to get down at Tales of the Cocktail and have us a good time. I mean, my agenda is specifically to try some great cocktails and,
learn a few things.
Presentation they do, and the contests were great. So to dabble in that, maybe I'm not ready for the cocktail competition yet, maybe next year, but
yeah, I'll do it with you. We'll do it together.
Let's do it. And you know what? It's funny. We'll probably have the best cocktails because no lie, I'm sensory trained, right? And because I don't drink, I think I pick up on taste and off taste and things like that. a lot easier. So there's
Okay.
times that I've picked up on things that no one else picked up on, and then they were like, "Wow, how did you pick up on that?" So I think
Yeah.
could make a really, really good cocktail just because I don't drink.
You know, we'll have to practice. We'll have to have some events on the network.
Yes. And off the network, because we also do in-person events, which is something I want to really focus on this year, is doing different events in different towns. Now, I don't know about Oklahoma because there's
No one
not a
does.
I
lot
understand. It's okay. It's okay. Don't. We're good.
It's okay.
a lot of people there unless we can come up with a good. Actually, I'm not far from you guys, so Oklahoma would be ideal if we can get the right audience together and put together a nice little event. So
If not, we can come down to Texas.
yeah, come to Dallas or Houston.
This tastes good.
That's what's
I'm like, man, hold on. Let me not fan out real quick. I want y'all to have y'all. It is
exactly.
juicy and it has that spice to it.
And I'm gonna tell you this: the most of the Black brands that I've encountered take really great pride in producing a quality liquid because they know they have to be better than what's out there in order to be successful. So
let's
they
talk
take
about.
great.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Ursula. I mean to.
Yeah, they
cut
take
you
great
off.
pride in their liquid. And so that's why you're seeing when you try these liquids, you're like, wow, they're really good because they put their feet in. We know we put
Mhm.
so there's
I was
over
like,
200 Black-owned spirits brands, and this was back around COVID, and now there's like over 300. So there's definitely, and why that is that the barriers and challenges to entry have come down. It does take a lot of money to get into this industry, which is one of the biggest barriers. But there's also ways that you can overcome that. Now you don't have to go and spend millions of dollars in a distillery and, inventory yourself. There's co-packers that you can use. There's suppliers and things like that that can help and support. You don't have to have all this industry knowledge because there's also different companies that can support from a regulatory perspective, design and promotion standpoint. Now, the one thing that I do want to drop is that Sista Supply Chain Network, we are going to have a live in-person annual conference start and jump off this year, where we will have our education and we will have also our gala where we will do official awards. Now, we had our little, kind of fun awards that we did this year based off of, just all the wonderful participation that we had on the network. This year, we're going to do real awards and we're going to do grants and scholarships. So we will be looking for sponsors for Sista Supply Chain Network. So if you're a sponsor and you're interested in supporting the network, feel free to reach out. But we do want to also acknowledge all of the great women in supply chain. So look for more information on our annual conference.
I'm excited. My goal is to be a sponsor one day.
All right.
Right?
I like that.
Till it, I might have to be a recipient of one of those scholarships, though.
Right? And that's
Till
what
we
I
grow
did.
up a little bit, then we'll be all
That's what
right.
I did with the network is I said, what kind of support, what kind of help, what kind of things would I have needed in order to be successful in this industry, in the supply chain function, or in business? And that's what I want to provide to this community. So I could use people who think like me because not everyone has the brain of an entrepreneur and we kind of think a little differently. And so you can feel alienated. So I wanted to create a community of women who were like-minded, women and allies, who were like-minded and wanted to get together. And when we do get together, that's exactly what we feel is supported. We feel so supported. And then from an educational standpoint, when I first entered supply chain, funny story. I was a temp that was like doing data entry and counting, things like that. So they sent me to this one account and, so they wanted me to enter like data from all these boxes of data they had. There were like 50 boxes of paper, banker's boxes. And as a temp, that's all I had to do. I was like, okay, cool. And I could come and go whenever I wanted to. Perfect role. And they got a new manager, and he was like, what is she doing? She could be doing more than what she's doing. So he started giving me more and more responsibility. And I didn't work in supply chain. I had no interest in working in supply chain or manufacturing. And I was actually in school for business and for public relations. My goal was to be in public relations or learning and development, not manufacturing. Not making alcohol either. So as he gave me all of these responsibilities, and I really liked the organization, I was like, I want to be here. I needed to learn quickly, make myself very invaluable so that they don't get rid of me and they want to hire me on permanently. So I started consuming as much information as I could, finding manuals, finding procedures and things like that, and just consuming, watching, learning who knew what, who the subject matter experts were that I needed to go to in order to get things done. And so I became really, really successful. So I'm thinking of those people who are starting out in supply chain or want to get into supply chain. What do they need to know? What can I help them to learn to make them more successful in their careers, like when I was starting out? So that's the kind of premise of the platform. I want to be able to provide people who are looking to either get in the industry or excel in this industry the resources that they need.
That is awesome, because we need that.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely need that.
Yes.
Man, it's been so amazing seeing the network grow.
Yes.
I'm excited. Last year, the word was audacious.
Audacity. Woo, yes. And we had audacity. I'm going to tell you. I really do feel like, even though we didn't say it a lot, we lived up to that, because who has the audacity to go out and start a network and say, hey, this is what I want to do. I want to bring women together, and I want to do different events and education and all that stuff. Who has the audacity to do that? We did.
Ursula.
Who had the audacity to join this network and leverage the connections to build their platform? Yes.
Yes.
Crystal did.
Yes.
And, yes, that's what it's for. I'm going to use it. And I was so happy and inspired that you did. So many of the members stepped out and had the audacity to step out on what they wanted to do and accomplish so many things. That's why our roundtable next week, we're going to talk about all the audacious things that we did in 2024, and then bring in the new year with our new word, which is new, brand new. Because every day, I just want a reminder that every day is a new day. Just because it's a new year, we start the new year off, we have resolutions and things like that, but we're going to need every new day to accomplish all those goals. So every morning you wake up, it is a new day, a new chance for you to succeed and to make progress towards those goals. So new is the word for the year.
All right. On that new.
I like it.
I
have to remind myself that too, because it's like, I might have had a bad day yesterday. I might not have got as much accomplished as I want to. I might not have gotten anything accomplished yesterday. But today is a new day. Go get it.
Yeah.
Man, that is awesome.
I like that.
Yeah. In fact, it's 6:30, and about 30 seconds is gonna be a new minute. That's just how new I want us to think. I let this person get in my brain and mess up my thoughts and get me off my square. But guess what? I'm going to give them 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds is going to be a new minute. It's done. I'm moving on. That is just how purposeful I think we'll have to be to accomplish everything that we want to accomplish.
I love it. One of the best things I felt that came out from a collaborative purpose was when we were on the call, the Witch's Brew.
Yes.
And a marketing campaign came out.
Oh my God. That's what I mean. That is what I mean. This platform, I literally was ready to cry during that whole thing. And then when everyone did the videos, I cried a couple other times. I literally cried, because it's the fruition of everything that I'd hoped this platform would be. It's the kind of innovation, the kind of creativity and collaboration that I knew could happen when we get together as women. And just think of how much more we'll be able to do of that in the coming years as we grow. That was such a purposeful moment to me. You just don't know. It was bigger than that, whole campaign. It was confirmation for me that this was definitely what God wanted me to do.
Yeah. It becomes a mastermind because, again, it takes a village.
Yes. Imagine what we could come up with. Eventually, I want us to have innovation workshops because I want us to come together, and if there's a problem, come up with innovative solutions for whether it be products, whether it be how to overcome challenges at work from a, personal development or a supply chain element. What are the biggest challenges in supply chain today? How can we go after them and show up in our jobs and be the rock stars? Break that ceiling, the glass ceiling, because we're just so damn good that they can't overlook us. Those type of things I would love to see come out of the platform.
Yes. And they will. They are.
Yes. Absolutely. I'm excited. I'm super excited. I told you I was scared. I'm a little scared because it's happening and it's fast and it's wow, it's really happening. And, the more women that sign up, and I'm looking at their backgrounds and what they do and how their synergies align with what we already have on the platform. And I'm like, God, I see you. I see you. I see what you're doing. You putting the pieces of the puzzle together to move some big mountains. And I'm excited about it. I'm here for it. And I'm so glad you're here for it because you have been such a supporter. I swear to God, I don't know, without you and Nicole, I don't know if I would have kept going because there was moments when it was just the three of us. And I was like, is this really happening? And, should I really keep going? But it continues to grow and keep getting added to it. And I will never, ever forget you and Nicole were ride or dies from day one.
I mean, we see the vision. You've laid it out clearly. We just more people have to find you because it's an amazing, powerful network.
Yes.
It can only grow more.
Absolutely. And we are looking for volunteers. So part of growing the community, it takes a village, as we've mentioned before, so we can do so much more. I do have on the site under our job boards. Yes, we have job boards. So if you're looking to fill or get a job, you can go to the job boards and check that out. If you're looking for a volunteer opportunity, feel free to go check those out and DM me if you would like to become a volunteer to help us reach our goals and mission for Sista Supply Chain Network. It is a great opportunity. If your job has volunteer opportunities as well, you can leverage those for your volunteer hours. Just a little plug there. My organization that I work for, we have volunteer hours.
How can people reach you? How can people join Sista Supply Chain?
Yes, so our website is up, sistersupplychain.com without the network. And there's links there for you to join the community. And then you can also email at info@sistersupplychain.com. Follow us on social media as well. Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, Sista Supply Chain Network.
Nice.
Everywhere you want to be.
Everywhere you want to be, she there. I like
yes. That. One of the funny things is analysis paralysis, content that I put out. So I don't like putting the same content on all social medias because it's why would you follow me on all social medias if I'm posting the same exact thing?
Yeah.
I want you to feel like it's must-see TV wherever I am. So you're going to get something different. So I'll be working on that this year. And I would love
because Ursula has a year's worth of content that has not been shared.
That I have not shared because one, either I don't have time or I'm just what's my strategy here of putting it out? So I will be hiring a social media manager to manage that for me, which will be great. And then I'll also be creating some new fun kind of TikTok related kind of content. So what I put out on Instagram and Facebook will be different than what's on TikTok. And what I put out on LinkedIn is going to be different than that. So on LinkedIn, I want to put out more educational resources, career and business focused stuff. TikTok, more fun, kind of viral video type things. And then Instagram, kind of more informative, recaps of our events and stuff like that. So the content for all of the different platforms will be different. So I just the other day was thinking, it's funny, you'll understand, Crystal, because you work in supply chain. And I was like, man, why does everything I think of, I'm like, what is the root cause? So this my arm has been hurting me for over a year, and my doctor just keeps giving me pain meds and telling me to do stupid stuff. And I'm like, I want to get to the root cause of what is.
Yes.
Like, I don't want pain meds. I don't want this. I want to know what's wrong and to fix it. And I got to thinking, I'm like, why do I always think root cause for everything? Like, even my own doctor's appointment, supply chain has me like that. So I'm going to do a really funny video of me going around being like, have you done a 5 why as to why you're getting bad grades in school, Layla? Like, everything in life. 5 why, RCPS, corrective action, all that.
Corrective action reports. Yeah.
So I want to do funny videos like that for TikTok. It'll be like that content will be totally different than what I put on anything else. So
I love it.
Just gotta execute.
I love it. I want to see a supply chain challenge.
Oh, so what kind of challenge are we thinking?
I don't know. It just something that popped in with supply chain challenge into my mind. So that's as far as I got with it. But it just sounded like.
I think you're on to something. So one of the things that I've been doing in content that I haven't put out either, every time I go to like a grocery store or a gift shop or something, I have a supply chain problem that not many people have been able to fulfill. So my name is Ursula. And whenever I go to a gift shop, Ursula's never one of the names on the rack. The letter U is rarely the letter on the coffee mugs or the keychains or whatever have you. They just completely skip it as if we don't exist.
We got to fix it.
We got to fix this supply chain issue. So every time I go to a gift shop, I found me looking for my name or my letter and being disappointed that I didn't find it.
Yeah, where is it at?
If we turn the N upside down.
Nah, that ain't enough.
No.
It's not enough.
That's the problem solver in me. Sorry.
Right? And supply chain efficiency.
It's like, it's real simple. Just turn it.
It's now a U. Yes. Cutting costs, all that good stuff. So, and they're afraid of the waste. They're afraid nobody's going to buy the U, or that no one's going to buy the Ursula, who happens to be a character in The Little Mermaid and a no-brainer.
I'm surprised that's not everywhere in Disney stores and stuff like that.
Not even in Disney. When I went to Disney, now, this was before The Little Mermaid came out with Bailey.
I know you're talking about,
But before then, not even in Disney. So it may be different now. So
no, we went. It's not.
Thank you.
We didn't see any U's. It wasn't like we were looking for them because we're not one of the.
No, but yeah, it didn't change.
Probably you wouldn't even notice if you saw it, but now when you go in the stores, you're gonna be like,
I'm on a mission.
Is there Ursula? It's not gonna be there. So the funny thing that is, when I went to California with my kids and we went to the beach, I'm recording it, and I went to one gift shop and they didn't have it. And then we walked down the way and I was looking, and the lady was like, "We can make you one." And I was like, "No, that's not the point. It has to be here already."
Yeah.
And then I'm looking, and there it was. They had it. I was like, they just ruined my whole little challenge. So that video is gonna wait until after I've done a few, and then I finally So
found the unicorn.
But I was so excited when I saw it, and then my son bought it for me. I looked up and he was like, "Here, Mom, I just bought it for you." And that moment was special too, because he was talking to his brothers and he was like, "Yeah, Mom was over there doing her influencer thing." I was like, "He said I'm an influencer. Oh my God."
So Ursula's kids are amazing. I'm trying to ship our kid over to her because her kids are so amazing.
Oh no, Layla's brutal. She's like, you're not an influencer. You only have 1,000 followers. Like, you're not an influencer. So yeah, she's brutal about it. She tells me straight up. But my son, he said it. I am. Now I believe it.
Yeah, that's it.
Influencer.
You just needed that one.
Just one millennial, and you're an influencer. Mm-hmm.
That's right.
I love it. Ursula, we've had such a great time getting to know you. I love that our audience is finally getting to put a face to the name that they've heard so much about in the last year.
Hi, liquor connoisseurs.
Oh man, the network is amazing. If you're not a part, definitely join. Allies welcome. Roger will be getting on to join.
Amen.
Yes, I want to see you at those round tables.
All right.
I mean, you're gonna get so much out of it. I know. He hears the background when I'm on the call, but you got to be there. It's an experience, and sometimes we do core up.
Yes, we do. And because we haven't reached our target for 2024, if you want to join, use coupon code CompYear2024 to get a free year subscription. CompYear 2024. Until we reach 250, that's gonna work. So don't snooze, you lose. I ain't gonna tell you how many we got. So you'd be like, oh, I gotta hurry up, or no, I can wait. So you might be out of luck if you don't do it soon. So
I would act now.
Okay.
I would act now.
Okay.
Do it now. Do it right now. Oh.
Yeah.
Don't miss out.
Don't miss out.
Because I mean, it's worth it. If you can get it for free, why not?
Why?
Because everywhere else is $200 to join.
Exactly.
Have a membership.
It is a great bargain right now. And we can do the bargain right now because we're still building a lot of the programs and things. Once we have things like our mentorship program, grants and scholarships for members only,
yes,
then you're going to have to pay to play. So you might as well join now while it's free.
Yeah, and you double our chance.
Oh, okay, cool.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I want to build a syndicate.
Yeah. And you gotta join. And you gotta join.
We do also have a referral program. So
I gotta refer you.
Oh yeah, go ahead and refer me.
Does that still work with the comp too?
Yeah. Well, if you get it for free, 10% of nothing is nothing. So
I got some people. I'm gonna start something. And the other cool thing is that there are sometimes raffles.
Yes. We do a lot of, like, I love promoting the brands that are on the platform. So that's the other thing. If you have a business, and if you're a business, you're in supply. So let me just put that.
By the way, we haven't done a giveaway on the network. So
let's talk.
Do that.
Let's talk.
Yes.
So I have my calendar of events that I'm doing for the year. So we'll put it in there where it makes sense to put it in there. So when we probably do like Spirited Women Month,
okay,
which will probably be in March. We'll put that on the agenda.
Ooh, maybe I can launch a highly spirited tea.
Ooh.
Cool. So we got some new merch coming out this year.
So we have to have two, one for the host and one for the winner.
Yeah, there you go.
Rightfully so.
Yeah, we're gonna make that happen.
Rightfully so. So we do, and that's one of the benefits of being on platform too. So we like to promote the businesses, the people who have businesses, wherever we can, as often as we can, and wherever it makes sense. So like Jessica Skincare Laboratories was our Sister of the Month prize. In fact, we're gonna continue the Sister of the Month going forward. So yes, the Liquor Connoisseur can be one of the Sister of the Month prizes. So
that's probably what the month I'm gonna actually win is my own prize, isn't it?
Girl, I wouldn't be surprised because you always winning.
Like, I'm always number 2 though in Sister of the Month. I have not earned that title yet.
I know. I don't know how Shema snuck in there and whooped y'all like that. Like
I was like, because I did the most that month. I was chatting it up. I was liking.
I don't know what Shema did, but she
used AI. She was using bots.
All right.
She
probably did.
So it also goes by how many times you go in there. So like if you go in it every day and kind of click around.
I just stay logged in though.
Yeah, she didn't come back out.
You have to go in and be active. So like go in and look at a few things. That helps. So
All right. I'm gonna work. That's my goal. I'm gonna be sister of the month.
Wow.
I'm gonna make
it. I love it. And they have a new dashboard too. So I put it up just to see like how useful it is. And it does have some kind of criteria on your dashboard. I put some little fun names on it. So check that out. So I'm not using that for Sister of the Month yet, but if it works, then I'll use that for Sister of the Month. So.
Okay, well, I'm gonna earn that. I got 12 chances again.
It's a new year, a new month. So hey, there you go. And you got twice the chance with Roger, because Roger could be Sister of the Month, but we'll call it Brother of the Month.
Yeah. I gotta get the brother of the month.
That would be a good one. Do you know the uproar if an ally wants?
If I win, I'm clowning. I'm show out. Don't let me win. No, I'm telling you, don't let me win.
For real, don't let him win.
Because don't let me win. I won't let y'all live it down. I'm gonna be all in the videos. Yeah, clowning. Yeah.
You might get your own t-shirt.
That's cool. Yeah, it'd be a brother on the shirt. Yeah. With the shades on, looking fly. I can see it now. With my little whiskey glass. Yeah.
Okay.
It might as well be made like me. With a hat on.
I'm on it. I got to do a shirt for the brothers.
With a hat on.
Ursula ain't kidding. There'll be a shirt by midnight.
Yeah, if it's a shirt ready, the dude got to have a hat on and a beard. And I know it's me.
Okay.
That's all I need.
Hat on and beard. Okay. And Crystal ain't lying. That's another thing that I want to do more of on the platform is demonstrate the power of AI. AI is your friend, especially when you're trying to get a lot done. That's how I got those t-shirts. I went into ChatGPT and I was like, hey, make a t-shirt with we don't just drink pink and a woman on it drinking a glass of whiskey or something.
Mm-hmm.
And it spit out, it took some tweaking, but it spit out a couple different versions before I landed on that one.
I like that.
I did see the raw ones. You got to teach me how to use ChatGPT because you made it work.
Girl, ChatGPT, I'm trying to learn the other AIs, but ChatGPT is my friend because it just, you put it in there, you put what you want on there, and the way to customize it is and make it your own is what you put it in and how you put it in. So like a lot of things you can tell is ChatGPT, because like ChatGPT has its own voice. Like you can tell it's ChatGPT voice. But when you put in prompts that help it speak in your own voice, it's amazing. And then when you go and rewrite some of the stuff.
So I'm hearing you're going to teach a class on AI on the network.
That's how I learn. Like I learned through teaching. So absolutely. Or I'll get someone who's actually an expert on it to come in and teach.
Yeah.
I actually we do have Lori Barnett. She's a member. She's in IT. I'm going to ask Lori to come on and do an AI course for us.
I need to talk to Lori. I also work in the IT realm.
Oh, yeah. Usually how I get people to get more involved is I have them do a member spotlight. So I have Lori come on and do a member spotlight.
It works. I did the first one last year.
Yep. And she's been with us. So we have Kate Wiggins from Discus. She does the curriculum for the Discus Leadership Program. We've done that to do a member spotlight as well. I'll probably.
Can she get us a coupon code to get a certificate though?
Yes. I'll have her come on around the time when they're going to open the applications up again, so she can talk about the program. And actually, Deborah does scholarships, so like through Women of the Divine Spirit, so you can apply for a scholarship to do that. Hopefully we'll get some sponsors, and maybe Sista Supply Chain can sponsor some of the people if anybody on the platform goes. So but there'll be opportunities for that. That was a great kind of certification program. I went through it. It was absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, Ursula is certified in everything.
Trying to get this
well known by everyone, well loved as well.
I'm trying to get this green belt, and it's like I am at the improved phase of DMAC, and the project's amazing, but I'm hitting so many roadblocks that like I've had to get extensions, and they're talking about, well, we can't extend it anymore, and I'll be like, I did all the work, like it's there. I just need a little bit of push over the line. So hopefully I'll get my green belt certification. But yes, I'm an education junkie. I really want to go back to school and get my PhD.
Right. Dr.
Doctor.
Dunn.
Dr.
Yeah.
Dunn, yes.
We'll have another doctor on the platform.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because we got Dr. Dunn.
Yeah, Dr. Dunn.
Dr. Dawn. I want Dr. Dunn and Dr. Dawn. Oh, that would be a great episode.
Yes. Yes.
Dr. Dawn and Dunn. But yeah, that's my dream. I ever since I saw those doctoral robes when I graduated for my master's, I was like,
Yes.
those.
I wanted the hat.
You just want that hat. That hat's cool.
Yes. I gotta have it.
But I did back-to-back masters instead, so I ain't getting a hat. Unless someone wants to gift me a doctorate degree.
Just get you an honorary hat.
Let me be an honorary doctorate.
Yes.
So I can wear the hat.
You just want to be able to wear the hat. I want the piece of paper, and I want it for myself. I don't want it for anybody else, but I want to be able to get it for myself. I'm adamant, like a big person into education. So that's another piece about Sista Supply Chain that inspires me so much, is that, I get to share my knowledge and learn from all the women on the platform. So shouldn't be a surprise that I want to go get a doctorate.
Yeah. No, and we got to collab on a liquor connoisseur tasting.
Mm-hmm.
A tasting of people.
Yes, walk people through how to properly taste.
Okay.
Maybe by then we'll learn how to make a good cocktail.
Yeah, maybe.
Look, I'm going to tell you, you're one of the first people I'm telling this. Anything you want to do on the platform, let me know. Give me a time, a date. We can get it on event schedule. It's there. If you want to teach a course, there's like a section. I don't know if you noticed that says courses, but we can put it in as a course. If you want to do a live event, we can do a live event. Whatever you guys' hearts desire, that's what the platform is for as well. Because this is one of the things that I needed. I was like, I want to be a thought leader. I want to be able to put content out there and be thought of as a thought leader. However, my fear of judgment and the internet and how mean it can be is bigger than my desire to be a thought leader and provide insights to people.
You just embrace the haters.
Yeah, you embrace it. Like we get plenty of hate in our comments. Yeah.
I know. And then it's like, I'm like, okay. And then I have people that, I work with and stuff. They'll be like, who she thinks she is. I'm always thinking about what other people are going to think or say. And so I'm a little bit nervous about putting things out there. So it
goes back to how we started. If you can reach one person.
Yeah. Because I noticed there are certain people in the comments section. I call them the comment section people who their whole goal is just to be trolls. All they want to do is be contrarians.
But guess what?
And you have to let them
too. So troll on.
Yeah, keep trolling. I like keep trolling. Matter of fact, I will banter with you. Let's go. Let's boost it. Let's keep going.
Let's make that algorithm think that it's like a really hot topic.
A really hot topic. We ain't talking about nothing. I fly an emoji at you. I ain't talking about nothing. And just let them respond to it. Just come on with it. Please.
Yes. In order for me to get over it, I need to practice, even the public speaking. So like being on camera and video, I don't think I'm like that person.
You know what'll help you? Look at our first 10 episodes and I can show you what not to do.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
You wasn't supposed to co-sign.
Oh, what? I was right there. I was with you. We were like this.
That's a good.
I mean, it was bad. It was bad. It was so bad. I was like, babe, we're just gonna have to just do this.
I have a journalism degree,
which made it worse because you were trying to be so perfect.
Yes. However, I don't want to be on camera. I absolutely hate being on camera, and so I figured if I build a thought leadership space on the platform where we can all come and practice, before we put whatever it is we want to put out into the ether, that will make us more comfortable, at least for me. So this year I'm going to do more of that, putting more of the stuff that I have in the works out on the platform first, get feedback, tweak it before I put it out online. So you guys are more than welcome to leverage the thought leadership space as well. If you want to put something out that you've never put out before and you want to get some feedback, if you want to do a course and you want to do it on the platform before you put it out into the ether, you can do that. Like that's what this network is for building relationships as well as building yourself and your brand and your personal development. So
that's a new goal, because we definitely put something out about the tasting. And unfortunately, we told Samaria we were going to do this for Black Bourbon Society, but I just got overwhelmed and had so much going on last year. How to make your collection an investment. Mm-hmm. How to ensure your collection. That's one of the things we want to teach.
Bring it on to the platform. I was trying to not do this, but have decided to do it. I created a space for spirits, specifically. I was trying not to be so obvious, but I was like, there's just so many spirits people on the platform. I think that we need a space for the spirits people to, kind of ask questions or post important information. So like Vanessa has all of these great nuggets and insights and all of this, she's a lobbyist and different resources that are available. And I keep telling her, post it. So I created a space for her to post all that information, or for anybody in the network to post information about the spirits industry. It's needed. So we can change or add things to the platform as needed. So anything you think that we could have that could benefit the community, we can take a look at that and work it into the platform. So
I do have a project management agile slide I can probably.
Yes. You were supposed to be the project management kind of sort of person. Yeah. Yes. So yeah, Crystal.
Making space. I got overwhelmed. Now I'm making space.
Layla, this is a real podcast.
That might be the beginning of the video. That part might be the beginning. I'm sorry.
This is a real podcast.
This is a real podcast, and we appreciate you saying that.
Thank you.
We might go ahead.
I needed that validation.
We might just have to run that in there. You're gonna have to muscle through that part, because that might be the intro. It's got, hey, this is a real podcast. Cool. Bet. I got one person that said that, and I'm gonna take advantage of that. I got one person that said I got a real podcast. Thank you.
All you need is one.
That's all I need.
And
see, I bet Ursula got one of the blue check mark.
Yeah.
I bet she got a blue check mark.
Yeah, she probably got a blue check mark. It's gonna be a minute before we get ours. We got a long way to go. But it's all right. Once we get that blue check, I'm gonna come back to this video and be like, it's a real
podcast.
That's gonna be an Opus clip, definitely, at least.
Oh yeah, right.
Just me doing my little sister supply chain stuff, she calls it, and she doesn't think that it's real either. She doesn't know that I'm an influencer, but only influencers get invited to speak on podcasts. So
that's right.
Exactly. I mean, even how I met you, it was virtual. But someone was like, "Have you talked to Ursula Dunn?" No. You should talk to her. Here is her contact info.
You know what's so funny about that? For her to not think that I'm an influencer in this industry. So she babysits, right? And she babysits for a family. And the guy was asking her about the different colleges she wanted to go to. And, one college, did she want to go there to be, getting blackout drunk because that's what it was known for or whatever. And she was like, no, my mom works in the industry, in the spirits industry, so I don't really want to go to school for drinking. And he was like, I guess he put together that her last name is Dunn. And he was like, is your mom Ursula Dunn? And she was like, yeah. And he was like, your mom's a badass. She's really respected in the industry. And she sends me the text message and she's like, do you know? And his name, and I was like, no. And it's funny because people know me and I don't know them. And it got back to her and she was like, wow, my mom is really, that woman, so.
Really.
But she still acknowledged me as a influencer. I'm still not an influencer in her.
Look, I ain't gonna lie. One of our biggest interviews, maybe because I name dropped you. I'm still waiting to hear back. Yeah. But I did name drop you.
Yeah. Yeah, we slide that in there just to see. Like, see, we know people.
Hey, if my name can help you, go for it, because it ain't helping me much. Just kidding.
Oh, no.
That is not true at all.
No, her name is helping a lot. A lot of people.
You hear that, Layla?
Yeah. She's on a real podcast.
On a real podcast.
This has been such a great time. As always.
As to be expected. It's to be expected. Yes. Love it.
And now Roger, you're going to be part of the poll. Yes. Okay. Roger's this is what you're going to get into.
Okay. I like this. Hey, as long as we can do this right here, and I'm in.
And then I got to connect you with the brothers. So the allies have their own. Good. I do have a space for allies. So y'all can connect.
Okay. Both of us? That's cool. I'm in.
There's like 3 of them.
3? Okay, all 3 of us. All right.
Or 7.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember his name. He cool.
Okay.
He joined. My sons are a part of it. So
our sons are awesome.
3 of them. So that's 7. So there's 7 or 8 men on the platform. And if you guys show your faces more, we might be able to recruit even more men to the platform.
Okay. Well, I'll be sure to show my face.
Yeah, you're an influencer, right?
Yeah, it's a real podcast.
A real podcast.
All cap. Me. Poor. You know it's me. That's what I'm going to be on the shirt. Yeah.
Yes, don't let me forget.
I'm trying to pose like she did. Looking cute. Maximize my cuteness real quick. Yeah, I'm
the shirt don't have to be different. It'll be like, we do drink pink too.
Yeah, we drink pink too. I'm gonna get that murmur for real.
He was a big fan of that murmur.
Love that. That joke will be pulled up in the glass, up high on the rocks. Just
Mom would love that. Oh my God!
Hey, I'll do that in a heartbeat.
But it is the reverse. It is the reverse because people think it's not manly to drink rosé and wine and pink drinks, or even flavored spirits, like you drinking the red hazel. So that's the reverse of it. Okay, we got the other part.
This man had us drinking rosé prosecco for the New Year.
You dang right. That's what we cheers to. Yeah. To the New Year. Mm-hmm.
We do drink pink. That's the men's side with Roger's face in a glass.
In the glass. Yeah. Be looking nice too. I'm ready. I'm ready for my merch. Thank you.
You have to fill out that beard a little more.
You might have to fill it in. It's a little patchy right now. You know, I just kind of fragment, but you make it look real nice and cute.
Cool. Yeah. Well, ChatGPT, fill out the beard.
Yeah, just fill out the beard just a little bit. Add a little bit extra beard on though. Make it look like grown.
You need a beard brush in the hand too?
Yeah. Beard brush.
Oh, I gotta get the men's skincare stuff on. Like I know a couple brands that do men's, like their beard care with all the oils and stuff like that. I gotta get them.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Ursula. We go to Bath and Body. It's not for me. They talking about, man, would you like? No, we're not here for me.
We're here
to talk to this guy over here.
Exactly. Yes. Oh my God. Then I gotta send you the name of these. There's 2 people I know who their husbands or they do a skincare line for men.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He pampers himself.
No.
Okay. You don't have to
take care of myself every now and then. Sorry, I gotta be cute.
He got daytime and nighttime.
And I smell good.
In case you wake up in the middle of the night, you gotta be keeping sexy all the time.
All the time. She love it.
I'm not mad at you. You gotta keep the woman happy. You gotta keep her happy.
You're like, he sure does smell good right now. Right now. I know. Yeah. Smell good right now.
Right now.
All day long.
5 minutes from now, it still smells good.
It's still smelling good, yes. Hop out the shower.
And in 5 minutes, I'll be a whole new person.
Fresh. Oh.
What time frame was that? Let me cut that part.
Wait, I love y'all together. The two of you guys together are absolute perfection for the liquor connoisseur as well as life. Like, you guys are relationship goals as well as business goals. Might I say that publicly on camera? You guys are inspirational. I love to watch your videos, and you guys are only growing and getting better and better as you do this. And I just want y'all to know that I'm a huge supporter and fan of the liquor connoisseur.
Thank you. And thank you for saying that on a real podcast. We appreciate
it. For the people in the back that might have heard it,
No, it's a real podcast.
Real podcast.
Went to her room now. She probably in her phone somewhere.
Well, you let her know.
Yeah.
We are.
A real podcast. She can't just be, I'm gonna tell her, like, you can't just be busting in here when I'm on the computer, assuming I'm not doing something that's like legit. Yeah. Like,
it's gonna be one of the hashtags on this video.
Yes.
I'm using that joke right there. It's real.
It might be a t-shirt.
Yeah, it might be a shirt.
Real podcast.
Shoot. Thank you, Ursula. I needed that. I needed that word. I'm gonna add that to my ministry. Thank you.
Let me tell y'all too. You guys are the first podcast interview I've ever done.
Really?
What?
Okay.
Yes.
Well, we could do some more then. Yeah.
Never thought that. Look, I can get some more. I got a podcast you can be on. I'll let you know. I'll give you details.
Yeah, if you're trying to get on some more podcasts, that might have a couple more viewers, just a couple. Yeah. We get you. Get you on there.
I'm open to be on podcasts. I am open to it because 2025 is the year that I come from behind the scenes into the forefront. So it's not that I couldn't be on a podcast. It's because I prefer to not be on podcasts.
I understand. I know you could be on there. I know. Yeah. That's all good.
No, I like to be behind the scenes. So we had this thing at work, and they was like trying to push me to be like one of the game show hosts type thing. And I was super nervous. And then when I got up there, everybody had such a good time because I was like funny and all this other stuff. And it was amazing. And it was like, Ursula, Oprah better move over because you could really do this. I was like,
Ursula should be making a living speaking.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Because the presentation she's on the platform, polished. She's like, oh, I just did that 10 minutes ago. I'm like,
yeah, just off the cuff, ad libbing.
It's taking me weeks and some AI.
Supply chain. That's all I gotta say. Working in supply chain has taught me how to put things together quick and move on to the next thing. That's my mentality. Like, I can put it together quick, move on to the next thing, especially when you're not caught up in perfection. Like, if you're like, I'm just gonna get out there, we can improve it as we go. And that's just how it is. So yeah.
Yeah, we gotta do more of that. Man.
That's together. Improve as you go. But yeah,
they're already great. So
I think with me practicing more, I'll get more comfortable with it and do a little bit more of it. But like, thank you so much for the encouragement because I think I suck at it. And so I'm always astonished.
You got this.
I'm really astonished when people are like, oh, you're really good at that.
No, you are a great orator.
Mm-hmm.
I used to do phone customer service and stuff, and they will record your calls, and then you get graded on them, and then they come back and tell you how you did. So I think that's why I'm really judgmental when I talk, because they're like, you said 3 times, so you only get 90% on that call.
No, that's what AI is for. Opus clips. Take all that out.
So you notice when you look back on the clips, if I say I'll probably roll my eyes or something because I'm like, oh shit, I said
you catch yourself. Okay.
You know what beat that out of me? I went to Toastmasters. I was in Toastmasters for several years. Yep.
I definitely want to do Toastmasters. I have it on my calendar. It comes up the reminder is Toastmasters at 12:00, and I'll be like, oh, okay, that's nice, and keep going. So yeah,
you gotta go. I did it for several years, and it was amazing. Now the funny thing is, you're gonna be nervous at first, but over time, you actually warm up to your chapter and you get to know everybody, so it gets easier to speak.
Okay. Yeah. 2025 goes. If I'm gonna come from behind the scenes, I gotta get ready.
Yeah, pick your journey. But Toastmasters is great. I have my confident communicator and love being in it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this has been fun. Before I have to pour up again, not saying I still won't.
It was good.
It was good.
Yeah, smooth
TK, you next.
You next. TK, you coming up. You are definitely coming up. And
Yes.
she's amazing too. I love her, and she's down for the cause. She is definitely down for the cause.
So I can get my points. I will be in the app hitting her up.
That's how you do it. DM you and Roger can DM each other from the app. Baby,
Yeah, just go back and forth.
Hey.
Hi.
I'm on my way
Hi.
home. Y'all getting points.
Just use it as a text message.
But you know what's gonna happen, Ursula? Somehow he gonna win.
That's gonna be hilarious.
When I win, I get my merch out. Over with it. Be bragging forever. Don't let me win. I'm telling you, y'all better find somebody to cheat.
Came up in here and won and got more.
Oh yeah,
all y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all call yourselves sisters.
Yes. Be bragging forever. Yeah, baby, you better win. You better make sure you win too. It better be a good win too. Don't let it be close, because I take close wins too. If I'm close, I'm still talking trash.
There was so many that were so close. Like first place, Shema blew y'all out by like a point, but the other ones were fractions.
Really?
Yes. I meant to post the I did a screenshot of it, but because I want everybody to know it was fair. I was like, I ain't.
Now the sad part is probably like Crystal was winning until the 30th.
Yeah, and then Shema was like, yeah.
Shema's been active.
Okay.
Active.
Okay. There's a part of this platform I haven't unlocked yet.
Mm-hmm.
I see. I see.
If you do the project management portal and like you just start posting helpful information, like if you see something on LinkedIn, I haven't posted these yet. So LinkedIn, there's this guy I follow and he posts these little cheat sheets for supply chain. I keep wanting to post those on the platform, but I keep forgetting. So, but like if you see anything project management related, funny little videos that are on Instagram or whatever, post it there. It don't have to be educational. It can be funny. It could be like, conversational.
Ursula helping me out.
That's my strength.
This is a real podcast. So more people are going to see this. So I'm helping everyone who watches the podcast.
Best believe I'm about to post some podcast episodes to the platform
I told
too.
you, yes, Pod. Post your podcast episodes. Right. Post a link to your YouTube so that people go to your YouTube and you get the views on YouTube and you get the points from being on the system. So that's your hack.
In the system, baby.
If you post the episode, there's a way to post a YouTube link, so it'll go to your YouTube.
We doing this. Well, thank you, Ursula, for all the game.
Split y'all points, and neither one of y'all gonna win.
That's hey. I'm still gonna try to win. Still gonna try.
So it's competitive, just like you. I can see. I hate to see us.
Don't let me figure it out. Like, don't let me figure it out. If I had that aha moment, I'm gonna run the numbers.
He gonna figure it out. He gonna have a chat bot going.
Mm-hmm. He's got the bottom in. He's like,
I'm gonna have to write an article on the platform how my husband beat me for Sister of the Month.
Yeah. Made him change his name. Change his brother of the month with the beard.
Because he won. Yeah. Come on with it. I love it.
it. See, this is what it's about.
That's all right. I know y'all gonna run the numbers up. I probably won't have a chance because what's gonna happen is she gonna go back to the team and be like, look, check this out. He's talking big trash. Whatever y'all did last time, y'all need to do 10 times.
Not everybody gonna be on the platform. We can't let
this man win. Don't let this man win. He never stopped talking trash.
Like, look, y'all, I need y'all's help. Because I have to live with it.
You have to live with it. Can't let my head is big already. It's already big. It won't even fit in the screen if I win.
Yeah, he's still wearing my hat.
I'm still wearing your hat. It barely fits.
Stretching it out.
Don't let me win. Don't let me win.
Pronghorn, please send him a hat. Ursula, I know you got contacts of tell him send this man a hat.
Okay.
Yeah. Send my hat. That's it. That way she can get hers back. Oh no. Maybe. Well, I might have to.
Exactly. Because if they send you a red one, you're going to have the red and the black one.
Oh, absolutely. Don't let them send the red one. I got to have the red one. For sure.
Ursula, you're not helping me.
They better send like a pink one or something. Maybe a blue one.
That's the only way you don't get it.
The only way.
No, because you got to wear the pink.
I might wear that pink one to be on the shirt, though. I might. I'm saying, do not let me win. Don't do it.
I'm going to need you to, only you know the numbers, Ursula, so you know.
Mm-hmm. You better tell them other people to speed up. Like, as I'm running them up, to be like, hey, y'all might want to get back in the posting, because somebody, I'm not going to say who.
I did a middle of the month. Okay, here's where we are. And I think when I did the middle of the month, more people started interacting because they was like, oh, I got a chance, or I need to get my numbers up. So yeah, I'll do a middle of the month at least, if not a weekly one.
But not if I'm winning. If I'm winning, that's not necessary.
It's okay, it ain't gonna matter. I'm gonna play like I'm behind the whole time.
You gonna play possum?
They're gonna be like, where this brother come from?
Yeah.
Come from.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, he liking posts from 14 months ago. I'll be like, Roger in there, he running his numbers up.
Wasn't even on the platform.
I'm scrolling to the bottom, working my way up to the top.
You just told him how to beat me, because he gonna do that for real. He gonna go to the archives and just run it up.
I think certain things are weighted more than others. So, like, I think comments weigh more than likes. I think visits to the platform weigh more than anything else. And then RSVP, so to the events. If you are RSVP to the events and DM people, those weigh more. So
yeah, but see, he got a whole year of content to like. I liked it all.
Yeah. So you burnt those points up back then.
I'm gonna have to go unlike and relike.
Unlike and relike. See, that's cheating. That's point shaving. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Nah, you can't do that. You can't unlike and relike.
You know, Crystal, there's some things on there that you probably haven't liked, chat, because all the stuff stays on it from the very beginning. So if you go back and look, there's probably some things that you didn't like. And like I said, if you do trust me, if you do the project management one, your numbers are going to skyrocket.
So
do what you gotta do.
But see, Roger's gonna go in and he's gonna post stuff in the ally space. So you guys, yeah,
posted everywhere.
He'll be in.
He gonna be in supply chain jail because he done violated a policy somewhere, posting everywhere.
They're gonna have to tell me to stop trying to run these numbers up.
He's gonna be ripping it up. Like, okay, girl, I see you, and we don't think
you dang right.
He gonna send you a video of himself with his shirt, with his likeness, doing it too.
She like, did you post without me? I can see it now. She gonna be like, did you make a new post without me in it? What? With my hat on? Yeah, that's me.
Yeah. I'd hate to see a spades game at y'all house. Like, seriously.
Okay, see, I'm a spades player. The Uno, we got Uno No Mercy in the family, and we have to like see the No Mercy. You got that like draw 20, draw 30, 40. That's one of those you got to make sure you in the good space.
Oh, then we learned how to play spoons.
Yeah, we started playing spoons, and that's dangerous. Yeah, we'll have to talk about that.
Ooh, we'll teach.
That's a whole different conversation.
We'll do a tutorial on the platform.
Okay,
that's a different game. That's a brutal.
We'll do a class.
Yeah.
I would hate to be there for any challenge or competition between y'all because it sounds like it gets downright just competitive.
You just gotta know, Ursula, I am the cornhole champion of the family.
What?
Okay, so you got lucky a few times.
Every time.
A few times.
Each time.
I love it.
I ain't gonna hold you.
You
I
gotta
ain't gonna
clip
hold
that
you.
one. This gotta be one of y'all best moment clips, okay? Write it down, because y'all need to start doing like clips of you and him bantering each other. So that one was
Okay.
that's a star.
Well, the fun fact about the Liquor Connoisseur is that the collection is because of me. I'm in the liquor stores. I'm in the streets. We got to get this bottle. He like, no, babe, let's go. We don't need that. Let's not. No. And I'm like, but yes, we do.
She's the reason why more of our liquor stores started having baskets. We used to only have one liquor store that did that. Now more of them have baskets, and I'm like, babe,
See, now he just lying.
Okay. Yeah. It's like
It was one time.
They don't ask us if we need a bag. They like, do you need some help with the boxes? That's how you know.
So I treat the liquor store like Costco. What's the point?
Yeah, you'd be like, yeah. So I'm like, babe, we got to go. We got to go.
But it's made for a beautiful curated collection.
Man,
he pushed me out one day.
Your collection is amazing.
Wasn't there a liquor store owner that reached out to us and thought we owned one?
Yeah.
That was crazy. That was what she was like, babe, I think they think we own a liquor store. Like they really think we own one. I'm like, nah, we have a channel.
Like a liquor store.
And then some people think it's just a background.
Yeah.
Is that
we had to do one of our episodes early on. We literally had to reach back and just like grab a bottle, like, nah, this is not a canvas.
We're gonna have a lot of good things this year. We'll make some good things happen.
Oh, definitely. They already started. I mean, we 3 days in, and here we are.
Yep.
Yeah.
We doing this. This is a real podcast now.
Yes.
Ursula made it a real podcast.
Real podcast.
Yes.
Well, we love having you, Ursula. We'll have to have you back because this has just been so much fun.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know, on the podcast. Okay. We're going to take you up on that. We might have to have a segment.
Yeah. I would love to do one in person, and I was jealous that Siobhan was there with you guys. I was like, man, that's it. So if we could do one in person, that's
okay. So yeah, we for that.
We make it happen. We will make it happen. That's a goal for 2025.
2025. Okay. We thrive and alive in 2025.
That's right. Well, as we always say, like, share, and subscribe, and drink to remember, not to forget. Cheers.
Cheers. Or don't drink it all like me.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Oh man.